Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? I am.
The Russ Martin Show on the Alternative Talk Station. Live.
105.3.
But who's loving your mama? I am. Mama, I got more than money on my mind. I got offshore oil and real estate.
Hold on.
Diamonds, ice, and
What is it, Dan?
baby.
Limo George on the hotline for you.
Who is?
Limo George. The man loving your mama.
What is it, George?
Your mama loves you. Nobody loves you like your mama.
Did you find out who this was? Anybody call in and say who this was?
The guy on line 5 says it's by a group called the Kennedys.
The man who's loving your mama.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell with me either. I have no idea.
I'm not sure, but I think they're the same ones that did the Moo song. Hold on. Colby.
Yes.
Is this the same band that did the Moo song?
I have no idea. I saw a video of it on the internet, and that's all I know. It was hilarious, though.
All right, thanks.
Like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? I am. Nobody loves you like your mama.
That's a catchy song if it wasn't about George screwing my mom.
I love the tune. I'll be singing this all night.
Well, music, I mean, it's important when it has meaning. Well, it helps. Helps with the enjoyment and appreciation.
I just looked up on the internet. Yeah, they are the ones that is the Kennedys, and they did do the Moo song also.
Yeah, that's this one. All right, hang on.
The door.
It's a very sexy Chief Abrera from the Dallas Fire Department. Hi, sweetie.
That's a mess in here. But I like it.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Oh. Thanks for having me.
You bring a truck.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You bring a truck?
I got my truck.
Oh.
I brought a little official summer hat, Dallas Fire Rescue.
Thank you, sir. Are you guys, have you already confirmed for the parade?
I think so.
Okay.
We're in.
You're coming?
One way. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want something to drink while you're here?
It's possible.
All right. It's the fire department. It ain't DPD.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
Give myself a special dispensation.
Yeah. Anything going on? How much money do you guys have for MDA this year? Because you're about to present that in a week or so, right?
I don't know what we've got. We haven't been able to go out, you know that.
Yeah, I understand. I just wonder, because in all her generosities, the mayor let you go hang out at North Park, and I know you can't say much about it, so I'll jump her ass. That, and that was supposed to compensate for being on every street corner in the city of Dallas, and it didn't work out. Normally, you guys average what when you go to MDA? You hand them a check for how much?
Well, we've been in the 350 to 360.
It's always several $100,000.
Right.
Do you guys break six figures this year?
Oh, no.
See?
Or last year.
And the legislature passed a special law to allow y'all to go out there, and then you get...
Well,
and then she squashed that, too. And again, I know you can't say anything because you work for the city, but it's a screw job, isn't it?
You see, you can't say anything. Give him some Jack Daniels. Loosen up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
I don't get it.
Well, I don't either. We've been through this.
And Mark Davis is one of the biggest advocates of them not being out there.
Yeah, shouldn't be on the street.
A bad idea is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? It's not a bad idea.
No.
What's his rationale?
There's none.
That it's not safe. They shouldn't be out there. Bad idea for homeless people. Then it's also a bad idea for our firemen.
And how many firemen have been injured doing this?
None.
Mm-hmm.
We've only been doing it 50 years.
Yeah. And as far as you know, not one Dallas firefighter has ever been hurt.
Not that I know of. And I know for a fact since I've been here 5 years, nobody's been injured.
All right. So there's a track record. Yes. If you want like a test market, well, is this going to be safe or not? Well, let's look at the past 5 decades.
Well, what other issues are there? I mean, there's safety. Okay, we've addressed that.
They think if they let the Dallas Fire Department out, they got to let everybody. That in itself is absurd. That's like saying, well, if I let you have a parade, I got to let everybody have one. No, you go get a permit.
Right.
So if you want to collect money on a street corner, let them get a permit.
Exactly.
Homeless people aren't going to go down to City Hall to apply for a permit.
No.
Where are they going to mail it?
I like the new idea she's come up with, which is she's going to start ticketing the people that give them cash.
Okay.
That's a good idea. It doesn't solve our problem here, but
No. And even 7-Eleven working with us, because 7-Eleven called and went, we got stores all over the place. They can use our parking lots.
yeah, that was cool.
How long was that? For a week?
I think we did it for about 2 weeks, two shifts each for each shift.
Right.
So it stretched over.
And we still didn't break six figures.
Oh, no. No, that is, unfortunately, the only way to really have impact is to be on the corners, hitting people while
Well, it's you have to be, it's got to be the
side.
presence.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yes.
I see him. Oh, you know what? I got change here.
That's this week.
As opposed to, I got to go someplace.
Right.
I mean, those are companies that are in their territory, ready to respond, and you've got coverage throughout the city. And when we were restricted to, like, 7-Elevens and the mall, then it really makes a logistical problem for us.
Well, you're not out where people can see it.
Right.
Just because they didn't want people standing on the corner.
Which didn't solve that problem to begin with.
No. No. And then, you know what you should do is when you go, do you present the check to MDA?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you take Mayor Miller with you?
Well,
And
I think everybody's been invited before.
Yeah. And then you can have her explain to the kids in the wheelchair why you come up $300,000-$400,000 short. Sorry, Slick. We don't want people standing on the street corners. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah. Here, Mayor, you hand them the check. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I don't want to handle this.
Yeah, you do it.
And the money you raise stays in Dallas, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now, if they'd have gotten rid of the homeless people and nobody was on the street corner, maybe.
Even then, still a permit.
But the solution is still a permit. Cops come up, you don't have a permit, you get a ticket. Why is that so hard to explain?
I don't know.
Well, who is involved in the rush of people to do what the fire department is doing? You mentioned the notion that if Laura Miller lets the fire department do it, everybody's going to want to do it. Who are all these other people standing in line to do this? Is there anyone?
Homeless people?
Well, there's those people that wear the little white nurse outfits that stand on the street corner.
Yeah, who are those people?
I don't even know who they are.
I don't know.
That's a religious organization.
They're very tan.
Yes.
Yes.
Very clean.
Yes, I've noticed that. Their hygiene is impeccable.
And polite.
I've noticed that about them, too.
The other group, churches, schools, they do car washes, whatnot. But, that's one corner. Who cares?
Yeah. And you're not talking about leaving the firemen out there all year.
No.
You guys do it for, what, a month?
No, we do it for a week.
Weak.
You collect $300,000 or $400,000 in a week? Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
Wow.
We did, right after 9/11, we did one street blitz. The troops were really anxious to go to New York and help out, and I just, from my experience, that's not a good thing to let guys just spontaneously respond up there. So in an effort to do something here, I let them go out in the streets, and they collected about $685,000.
Wow.
I mean, it was a different environment, but that's the kind of response you get.
I understand. But even pre 9/11, you were still doing it at least $300,000 in a week.
Oh yeah, we were number one. The first year I came here, we were number one in the country. We beat Houston. Houston's usually the number one department because they have more people in a bigger area, and we beat them. But after that, we were number two.
Yeah, I think you take Mayor Miller with you.
Yeah.
She can explain.
Exactly.
Sorry, Crippled Johnny. No wheelchair for you. But we don't have homeless people on the streets.
Yeah. Well, we do, but never mind. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
Wheel yourself away.
And rest assured, no firefighters are going to be injured.
Yeah. All the firemen are safe, and maybe next year we'll have enough so we can buy you a wheelchair. And maybe those things will scab up on you.
Stop.
People like slugs, too.
That one doesn't heal rot.
Stop it.
Yeah.
We have company. Quit.
I understand. This is the whole absurdity of it.
I know.
And there again, I know it's not fascinating radio, but just the absurdity of doing this.
It's aggravating.
So not only, all right, forget about the firemen and everything else. Now you got cops that are supposed to focus on homeless people. Mm-hmm. You can lock them up. Are they a threat to me? No.
No.
They don't work. And that includes stealing.
And where are we in the crime rate?
Yeah.
Number one.
Exactly.
But rest assured, those contraptions that the homeless people are pushing around now are not shopping carts.
No.
But they have the most souped-up, wild-looking Chief of Borough has nodded his head, yes.
Well, they take shopping carts away from them?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, they can't.
It's baby carriages now.
Yeah, baby carriages.
They're still in baby carriages?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got baby carriages. It's hilarious.
It's really funny.
And
You
then
should cruise
black
around
plastic
downtown.
bags. They're really good with those.
We made a rule they can't have shopping
They
carts.
can't have shopping carts.
Why not?
Because the fear is that they are going to carry around a lot of stolen property inside these shopping carts.
Who's running this town?
I'm not kidding. That's the rationale.
Yes.
Did you want to cuss? Go ahead.
Homeless people with shopping carts full of stolen air conditioner guts. That's one of the big concerns is that they break into air conditioner housing
Well,
units.
here's the thing. You can see into the shopping carts.
No, because they cover them up with stuff.
Well,
I'm serious.
Then stop and look under the sheet.
Got a warrant? But now what they do, it defines it, and it's a city ordinance, it defines what a shopping cart is. So now what they've done, and Chief of Borough's nodded his head yes, is that they've come up with all these weird souped-up contraptions that aren't actually shopping carts, so they get around the...
Hurry up.
They get around
I'll
the
get
ordinance.
it.
They get around the ordinance that way. So they're not without stuff, they're just using baby carriages.
Yeah, come on now. Chloe, we're going to have to lock that door.
Yeah.
I brought you another guitar. It's actually bomb-proof, so...
Oh, a Budweiser guitar.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume you guys are from Bud.
Yeah.
How about that?
25 years on radio here in Dallas from your friends at Budweiser.
That's very kind.
Very nice.
Would you, Chief of Borough, would you hand me the guitar? Do you play?
No, I don't.
Play us some salsa, Chief of Borough. Yeah.
Yes, because we blew up the other Budweiser guitar, remember?
How do they know about that?
He listens.
Oh.
They know.
We got a bag for you to put the spare parts in. It's
beauty.
Tolerable
Oh,
up
that's
to like
beautiful.
C4.
Oh, this is a nicer one.
It's a Gibson, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, cool. Ever take that?
All right. Stick it over here.
I really wish I had done something to get this. If it was a birthday or I had won the Tour de France or something like that, that's okay.
You don't really do anything for a birthday either, but people bring you gifts. It's an anniversary.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
a marking of time.
How many people have done what you've done in radio? Been
A
around
lot of
25
people have been in radio 25
Well,
years.
but
Not
not
in town.
Yeah, not in one town, and not with your level of success and notoriety, and it's a tremendous accomplishment. Now look at all the people standing around. We're not here for nothing.
I understand, but it feels
Weird.
Swarmy.
schmarmy.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's uncomfortable with. I mean, that's
Because
because
you're
yeah,
the center of attention.
right, and that makes you uncomfortable.
Well, normally I don't mind being the center of attention, but for some reason this is just smarmy.
Well, it's because everyone's glorifying you. You don't mind being the center of attention if you're entertaining, but this is a bit.
Well, I'm okay with the glorification too. I don't know why this is schmarmy.
You're being honored, and it makes you uncomfortable.
Well, he's out of control, too, a little bit, because you don't know what's coming next. I know that's making you crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every time the bell rings,
You don't know who's coming.
right. And who am I going to have to kick out?
Right.
Who am I going to have to talk to and act like I really care that they're here?
All these people.
Oh, no, I care that Budweiser people are here. Well, that's fine. Chloe, how are we doing?
Rickson.
All right. Soon or now?
Soon.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming.
Absolutely.
Are these Bud girls?
These are CMRs, and then we brought one Bud girl,
What's a CMR?
contemporary marketing representative.
What do they do?
They go out, make calls in the on-premise, and get consumers that are drinking competitive products to buy our products.
They always dress like that.
Yeah.
That's a good sales pitch.
It works. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it, Dan?
If I understand that right, they go out to the bar and then they hit on a guy and tell them he should drink a Budweiser instead of that Miller.
Do they really?
Well, that's what it sounded like what he just said to me.
Oh. They go out to bars and hit on guys and go, you need to put that down and pick up a Bud.
Guerrilla marketing, exactly.
Do you really?
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
pretty funny.
In our
Yeah.
sweet little way.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Kind
Our
of.
sweet little way.
Oh.
Our charm. Trade a Budweiser up. Works.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
23.
Got it. I've been in radio longer than you've been around.
I want to just say, thanks for, the Beer Fridays, and I think we've got it down pat now. We've got like a special.
How did the whole beer thing start? of you guys bringing beer up here?
Well, actually, it was Blue. When I came over to Dallas in May, he was like, he had a friend here. Is it Rob? Rob, yeah. And said that you guys would like Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
And so he suggested doing, a product donation. Like, hell, what the heck? And brought it over and talked to Mark and got it started for the whole, the rest of the crew. And just really appreciate it. And
now, I take it home every week and give it to the Mexicans that work at the country club.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
Then I get them to do my yard.
Good customers. Loyal.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, you
That's
don't.
worked out.
Yeah, I do.
You don't give it away.
They enjoy it.
Sure they do.
And they all watch their weight. They like the Michelob Ultra.
I like a bunch of slim Mexicans.
Is Chief Abreu still standing behind me?
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah.
I'm Cuban.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you're not offended. Jump in. Yeah, come on in. Water's fine. All right. Break here?
Yes, please.
Okay, we'll do that and then we'll be back. Thank you guys for coming.
Hey, also, thanks a lot. And
what?
The contribution to the, what are we matching? Strip off.
What are you giving us?
$2,500.
I didn't know that.
Thought he knew. You know now.
Well, that's thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely, no problem. Just
we haven't even
made $5,000 and you haven't even danced yet.
Yeah. What, Dan?
Well, since we've already raised $5,000, does that mean we still have to actually dance, or can we just keep getting pledges like this?
No, we need to keep dancing.
Oh yeah, we're dancing.
Yeah. Everett's all. Oh, and I got the. I'll talk about this when we come back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
This is Chief Dan Chisholm of the River Oaks Police Department. On Saturday, September 10th, police officers and firefighters from around North Texas will be honored in Russ Martin's 4th annual Heroes Parade. It's the largest parade of its kind in the world. Please help honor those who protect us every single day. For more information, go to russmartin.com. Thank you.
All right, you want to start news again? Yeah, sure. Are we done for the day?
No. There's at least one more person and one more gift.
Still got an hour left.
What's the gift?
The person's bringing it.
Is it big?
I don't know. This gift I haven't seen.
Who's bringing it?
I can't tell you. That would reveal partially maybe what it could be.
Who's bringing it?
She's back.
Is that a blank gun?
No, it's a real gun. A BB gun, just like yours.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Don't point that at me.
No, you point that at me.
I want to know who's coming.
I don't want to get shot. Don't shoot me. Okay, I put my gun down. Ow! My testicles suck up.
Dumbass.
Teach you to stand still.
Teach you to tell somebody you put the gun down. What is it, Dan? Line 2? I can't understand line 2.
I didn't have anything. What she's saying is basically it's because of your parents that you can't take compliments or situations like this.
You know, I can't, and that's a valid point. I never thought about that. Anytime you get a compliment from somebody, I always think it's a slam.
What do you want?
And they want to see if you buy it.
Yeah.
And in the back of your mind, you're waiting for that racetrack to come and smack you like your parents used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a gift. Now don't try to enjoy it, because I'm going to smack you with it.
Yeah. Anytime we get something for Christmas, Mark and I'd look at it and figure out how they were going to beat us with it in the next month or so.
That's terrible.
That was when Mark ran away from home when we got the go-kart.
No. No.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, it does.
It was like that movie. They had the little the radio flyer, one with Tom Hanks, and they try to escape in the wagon.
Never saw that.
Go-kart.
I'm thinking a Christmas Story.
Yeah.
You shoot your eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Russ.
Yes?
I love you.
Thank you.
Okay, just wanted to say that your comments about your mom and how she treated you makes me think that she never complimented you or gave you any sort of self-confidence. And so when people extol good things about you, you don't know how to handle it. Nice belch.
Thank you.
Sure.
It was sincere. Nice belch, and you said thank you.
Yeah. And I'm in it.
You're learning.
Well, and I'm just saying that you seem to not be able to handle people complimenting you. And all
with me, it's always suspect. Possibly because I think I don't deserve it to begin with.
Well, but obviously you do if you're paid enough money to have the things that you have.
Now, you want to know how I rationalize that in my head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is they just haven't figured out yet.
No, Jesus.
Yeah, they haven't found me out.
You know, I've heard a lot
How
of...
dumb are the people in radio that after 25 years, if you're that bad, they can't figure it out?
Why don't you flip down to the Eagle and tell me?
Well, apparently they suck, but, you know, this station has got it together.
Most day parts.
But I'm just saying you're worth what the values that you're being bestowed upon.
I understand. You've been very sweet.
No,
Okay.
it's honest.
Stop pushing it. What is this, Rob?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where'd it come from?
It was a courier brought it from Amy, I guess.
Oh. See?
Very nice.
It's not very heavy.
Well, so?
That means nothing's in here.
You don't know that.
I never get anything decent from her.
Could be rubies. They're not heavy.
Nothing is not heavy either.
True.
Look at the card. Take a bow. Congratulations. Happy 25 years, baby. You're truly amazing.
How old is she again?
25.
Just checking.
I like to keep my chicks and my career in line.
I got you.
God.
What is it? What?
Trey will get the most out of this. Let me show it to him first.
Okay.
Because I'm going to show it to you, and I need something to make noise.
All right.
And Trey will generate that.
All right.
You ready?
I won't look. All right.
All right. Now that he's been primed. Ready?
Yes. Was it T-shirt with Watermelon Princess, Russ Martin. Very nice. Very nice. Hold up a little, you have a little crown on, and you have a little watermelon in your hand.
That's a picture T-shirt.
Yeah, very nice.
Sleeveless.
I don't remember having the crown on.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Nice little tiara.
Did you wear the crown or did you Photoshop it?
Let me look.
I bet you wore it.
Yeah, I think I had that one on.
You wear so many, I'm sure it's hard to keep track.
Well, world, you know.
Very nice.
All right. Very, very sweet of her.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not the final gift, by the way. I didn't know about that one.
All right. Ready to try news again?
If you like.
Okay. Did you do a legal ID? All right, 610, J.D. Ryan is here with news.
You too. Brought to us by Sports City Cafe. That's in town.
You want to hear it again?
I do.
The only problem with this is every time I hear it, I see George's big fat ass on top of my mom.
I know.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking back at me like...
Look at that.
That's what I'm seeing as a music video. George on top of my mom banging her and singing back towards the camera. Listen to this and go with that.
Certainly never enjoyed this song again.
Like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama?
Yeah. Look at Trey making sleeping with mom jokes.
Trey just did the doggy style pose, smacking the ass.
Yeah.
I am.
Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? I am. Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? I am. Mama, I got more than money on my mind.
That's great. Yeah, it's a horrible visual.
Massaging oil into his head.
All right.
I got offshore oil and real estate, diamonds, ice, and fancy things. Baby, I got more than bitches on my brain. I got everything I ever need sitting right inside of me. Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama?
What, Dan?
Your new daddy George is on the phone again for you.
Nobody loves you.
What is it, George?
Yeah, tidy whities are down around his ankles.
Yeah. Yeah, he's way beyond Japanese in this one.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
All right. I want to take line 6. Yeah. Hi, D.
Hi, Russ.
Yes, ma'am.
I usually really like your show, but I am so sick of hearing you whine. You whine worse than a little girl.
You're right.
Can you move on to something else?
No.
Okay, fine.
Well, that went well.
Yeah.
We'll certainly miss her.
Did she say anything else while she was on hold? Or when you answered the phone?
Yeah, she pretty much said that mixed in with a couple of extra F words.
What was her problem? That sounds like the same drunk chick that calls all the time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And I thought the same thing, but she didn't seem quite as hammered. Maybe now it's drugs or something.
Right. Moved on.
Yeah.
Whiskey, gateway drug.
She took it to the next level.
Yeah.
Beat me to it.
Sorry.
You take the show as it is.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you call NBC while Friends is on and tell them that you want that peanut-headed guy to go hide in the closet? Try that. See what happens.
Take that sweater off while you're at it. I hate that one that Jennifer Aniston is on. Blue.
Yeah, call up and tell Matlock to put on a different suit.
And change those the credits. The fonts
I've never
all wrong.
gotten the mentality of calling into something going, I don't like the way the show is, change it.
Do something different.
I don't like the way it's flowing.
For me.
Yeah. Everybody else is okay, but I'm not digging it today. Move on to something else. I don't think so now.
Oh, boy.
When's the next gift coming that I don't deserve?
Coming in just a couple of minutes.
All right.
It may be stuck in traffic.
Okay. You ready to go again?
Sure.
All right, 6:15. J.D. Ryan's here with news.
Still brought to us by the Sports City Cafe. And Rob will be out there on Saturday. He'll be there from 7 to 9. Big NASCAR watching party. Now, we started this earlier. This will be cut number 10. Earlier this month, George Clooney came down with a nagging headache, which he described as similar to having an ice cream brain freeze for 24 hours a day. Eventually led to short-term memory loss and some kind of stuff leaking from his nose. You want to put the audio in? What? This is him talking about when he got sick. The stuff turned out that was coming out of his nose to be spinal fluid, by the way.
How the hell does that come out your nose?
He had torn a dura mater, which is a membrane that covers the spinal cord. You may recall that George injured his back last year. He had to have surgery in December to reinforce his spine with bolts. As a result of that previous surgery, he's suffering from headaches, which he treats with Motrin and Xanax. And he tells the 44-year-old Clooney tells Men's Vogue magazine, which comes out September the 6th, after you hit 40, it's just about plugging up the holes in the boat.
What did I tell you?
What?
At 50, I'm out.
You're not going anywhere. You're in the best shape of your life.
I can't get along with my bowels.
Well, that does happen occasionally to even young people.
I got who knows what cocktail that I'm on this week as far as pharmaceuticals.
You could get off everything if you wanted to. Yeah, you could.
I need them.
You don't.
Hold on.
Number 10 is George.
Hold on. Yes, Mark?
Hey, I was wondering if Raphael was going to be able to stop by or any of your other teammates.
Raphael Septien?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that, he might enjoy seeing you again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Actually, we didn't get that much FaceTime. Who's on the hotline, Dan?
Actually, it's Raphael Septien.
Okay. Hello?
I'm no sleepy.
Kiss it.
Was that you?
Yeah, I couldn't resist.
All right. Go ahead.
Cut number 10 is him talking about spinal fluid coming out.
Are we
of
still
his
on
nose.
this?
If you want to talk about it.
All right. What cut?
Cut number 10.
All right, hang on.
Out the holes in my back, so I had to have surgery to cut out some bone and rip.
Is this the last one for today?
This is it.
Do I want to turn around?
Sure.
All right.
So, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Bradley.
What's up, Russell?
Brad Baxter used to do the morning show with me at the Eagle.
Oh, my Lord.
G-Force Racing Gear.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is the second moment where I'm going to cry.
Who's your buddy?
Where'd you get this?
That's a nice Dave Blaney NASCAR helmet.
Does he wear a Jack Daniels helmet?
Yeah, he's sponsored by Jack Daniels.
That car, the diecast car you got, that's the car he drives.
Oh. Did you hear Jack Daniels call today?
I did.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big day, I know.
Yeah.
Never mind, the CEO of our company called.
I've already explained that to you.
I know, but I'm such a hard time.
Let me try this on.
Oh, that looks cool.
Hey, get this open.
Right here on the left.
Yeah.
Wait. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Now I need a motorcycle.
Yeah, you need a motorcycle or possibly a fast car.
Oh.
You wear that in the Batmobile.
Yeah. All right, let me take this off.
Oh. Very cool.
Do you know what those helmets are worth?
What?
Do you know how much those helmets are worth?
No.
I believe a couple thousand. Is that...
Not quite that much, but close. Real close.
Are they really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Did you get that through the TMS?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. That's very nice.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Should I just stick that in a case then? Not jack around with wearing it?
Yeah.
Who's the driver that...
Dave Blaney.
Yeah. When's he coming back through?
November 6th for the Dickies 500 at Texas Motor Speedway.
The greatest what?
The Great American Speedway.
Yeah.
Hey, is Pat
You
Green?
like that?
Pat Green playing out there this year?
Pat Green will be there. Kick off the whole big Dickies 500 weekend. Wednesday, November 2nd. Pat Green and Los Lonely Boys.
When did you start at the Speedway?
I actually started doing announcing stuff there in '98 when you and I were still working together.
Did I know that?
Uh-huh. You knew that?
What do you do out there?
I do our radio show that's heard right here on Live 105.3 every week.
What time's that on?
This week it'll be on from 5 to 6 tomorrow, Saturday afternoon.
I thought that's when Everett was on. When are you on, Everett?
I'm usually on 4 to 7, except when there's racing.
Oh.
Because of the NASCAR deal.
Oh. Why couldn't you just do the show and run that in the background?
I guess we could.
No.
Hey, there goes another one.
Yeah. God, that's fast.
Yeah, whew, that's fast. Let's take another call.
Who's that?
That's Gavin, actually.
Oh. Yes, Gavin?
Can I have the helmet?
No.
Come on, I'm a huge NASCAR fan. That's an awesome gift.
What do these things go for?
They're expensive.
Are they really almost $2,000?
Brad would know better than me, but those are...
I can't hear.
No. What?
You just can't buy those things.
No. And I give it to you why?
Because I'm a buddy. Come on, I'm so jealous. I saw it earlier and I'm mad.
Oh. I'm very big into NASCAR. I'm keeping this one. I love this guy.
Yeah.
Trade
Blaney.
something.
Dave Blaney. The Blaney family.
What do you want to trade?
I don't want to trade anything.
Living color guitar?
Is that the one they played the hit with?
Fine, keep it.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a big day, man.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right.
All right. Are we done now?
I think we're done. As far as I know.
All right. It's been a very joyous day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very appreciative.
Okay.
But if that doorbell goes off again,
what?
Somebody's getting shot.
Well, make it be Rob, because he did all this.
And the one time I got some kind of viral infection and I can't drink,
I know.
I got 17 bottles of Jack.
Well, you drank, a little bit, you sip, and you got to feeling better.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try some more.
All right.
Now, are y'all having all 3 races at the Motor Speedway that weekend?
All three of NASCAR series. Nextel Cup, Busch, Craftsman Truck.
You want some bread?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't. Actually, I'm driving, thank you.
Well, you can have a swig.
I'm driving.
Canny Everett?
Yeah, drink, drive, go to jail, another government law. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. God. All right, go ahead, John.
All right, I'll move forward here. Who said this? I would love to meet a new man, but I want to be pursued.
Gavin Spittle.
No.
All right, start again.
Doesn't matter who said it.
Yeah, start again.
I'd love to meet a new man, but I don't want to be pursued.
Gavin Spittle.
No. It's not who said it. In Hollywood, I think there are a lot of men.
Read it again.
All right. Who said this? I would love to meet a new man. I want to be pursued.
Gavin Spittle.
It's not. Chief of where, huh? No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, because it goes on to say, in Hollywood, I think there are a lot of men who give it one try and then they're gone. Was that Pamela Anderson, Nicole Kidman, or Meg Ryan? Where's the other one? She wants to be or Gavin Spittle.
Gavin Spittle.
No, it was Pamela Anderson. She says there's not a lot of chivalry left anymore. One thing about Tommy Lee, he followed me down to Cancun, and he asked me to marry him in 4 days.
I'm interested. Is she getting back together with him?
That's the word. They're back and forth and back and forth.
They're always going to be on and off. I mean, they have been for how long now?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Don't they both have, like, herpes or something?
She claims that he gave her...
Hepatitis C?
Yeah. I forget how she said he got it. He gave it... Could you get it from that?
That could be probably it.
Yeah.
I think they shared that.
Yeah.
Wow. Russell Crowe has reached the settlement with Nestor Estrada. That's the Manhattan hotel clerk who basically got a phone thrown at him. Forget about the $11 million, by the way. The British tabloids reported Crowe was paying the Estrada a few weeks ago. The actual settlement is in the low six-figure range for getting a phone thrown at you. Not a bad deal. Russell is also in the
he still got the criminal charges, though, right? Just because you settle with this guy, that's just going to get rid of the civil.
Right. But he's not going to cooperate with the... Part of the deal is he's not going to cooperate with the prosecution and testify at the trial, so...
All right.
Okay.
But they could still go on without him.
Absolutely.
Right?
It just cripples their case to some extent not to have their star witness testify or be cooperative.
They still have the surveillance tape that shows it all, so it may not...
They can still go forward if they so chose.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, John.
Kevin Federline, big news, has a job. The tabloids say he took
I'm sorry, read that again.
Kevin Federline actually has a job. Tabloids say he took a job as a dance instructor at the Darren Henson's dance school in Los Angeles, Henson. Henson has choreographed for folks like Britney and NSYNC, Jennifer Lopez, among others. He's also the Darren behind the Darren's Dance Crew videos.
I love those.
Yes. I know you do.
I went to jail for those ones when I was smuggling them across state lines. Those and the Hairdinis.
I remember. It's a very twisted time in your past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In addition to being the dance instructor, Kevin is also working on his debut album. There's a lot of,
How are we doing, Chloe?
Excellent.
all right. A lot of speculation as to whether Sharon Osbourne deliberately pulled the plug on Iron Maiden during last Saturday's final day.
What is the whole stink with that? Was Ozzfest last night?
Yes.
All right.
Dallas.
Was Iron Maiden there?
No, they left the tour. That was the last show they played with the tour. Velvet Revolver has taken over their slot.
Okay.
And that was pre-planned. That wasn't related to this incident. It just...
Where did this stink with Bruce Dickinson and Ozzfest?
Well, apparently Sharon Osbourne has, and this is all just what I've read, but has some sort of issue with Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer for Iron Maiden. She came out and said that everybody else has been really cool with Maiden, but that he's a real...
Hasn't he been getting on stage at the Ozzfest saying Ozzy sucks?
Yeah. Allegedly. That's what she said has been occurring. And so apparently... And according to Bruce Dickinson's camp, Iron Maiden feels as though there was some sort of orchestrated attempt to get, in the Ozzy camp, to get people at that concert to throw eggs and all sorts of different things at Iron Maiden on stage, all the while unplugging the PA at various critical points in their set.
She did that?
That's what Maiden is attributing.
She admitted that. She admitted that.
Okay,
yeah,
I heard that.
She wrote a letter.
Oh, wait a minute. Was Dickinson doing this on stage or not?
Not at this particular show. He wasn't bagging on Ozzy at this show. It was just in prior dates during Ozzfest. Apparently, that's
why are you touring with Ozzy if you don't like him?
I don't know. I don't know that that's occurred. I don't know that that even happened. That's just what Sharon is alleging. Obviously,
well, if he's doing it in front of a crowd, somebody else probably heard it.
Well, probably so. From what I've read, he didn't do it at this particular show. The allegation is that he did it at past shows. I mean, whether he did or not, I'm saying allegation just because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, that's all right. You're not going to get in trouble.
Okay, good.
All right.
Well, she said actually in a letter on her website, yes, I did cut Iron Maiden's sound. Part of our success stems from the fact that when the band is on Ozzfest, we treat them with nothing but kindness and respect, just as if we invited them into our own home. Unfortunately, Bruce Dickinson doesn't have the manners to realize that when you're invited into someone's home, or you're seated at their table, eating their food and drinking their wine, you shouldn't talk disrespectfully about them.
She got a point.
She absolutely has a point.
I will not endure this behavior. What she did is she got on stage. Now, I have two versions of this, a long version and a short version. Where she,
is it audio?
Yeah. Basically, these clips come from the end of the Iron Maiden set. You can hear that an Ozzy Osbourne person named Big Dave, whoever that is, tries to get an Ozzy chant started while the Maiden singer Bruce Dickinson is saying his farewell to the crowd. Actually, Ozzy, by the way, this Ozzy is on tape.
Yeah, it's through the PA.
What cut is this?
Let's be the long one is cut number 8, and then Sharon comes out and tells everybody to be quiet, and that this guy's a jerk.
All right.
It's almost 2 minutes. This the long version.
Okay.
Cut number 8.
All right, what cut is it really?
Cut 8.
This is at the end of Iron Maiden song.
Yeah, and he's trying to say his goodbyes, and then this Ozzy is actually a tape that they've started to
so it's not even the crowd?
No.
Okay.
The crowd turns it into a Maiden.
Mm-hmm. It's the Maidens versus the Ozzies.
Yeah, basically. And this goes on for another 45 seconds.
I can't understand anything that's going on.
He's just screaming.
He's trying to incite people to chant Ozzy at the end of Maiden's
Why are you someplace that you don't want to be to begin with?
Yeah, just get off stage at this point. Cut 9. Go ahead and cut to cut number 9. This is where Sharon comes out.
I want you to quiet for 1 minute. I want to take this opportunity to thank Iron Maiden and their crew. Their crew and the band are unbelievable. But there's just one thing. The singer, Bruce Dickinson, is a he has disrespected the Ozzfest.
Where do you think this is going to go?
What are you going to accomplish?
You got people there to see both bands.
Right.
Iron Maiden and Ozzy and whoever else is supposed to be there. And you're going to turn one group against the other
one. And it's the last night of the concert that they're ever going to be together anyway.
Right.
Why do this?
Well, and to screw up their set, too. I mean, I agree she has a point if, in fact, Bruce Dickinson has been besmirching the good name of Ozzy.
Yeah,
at
if you got
concerts.
a problem with it, kick them off the tour.
Yeah, don't cut off their sound. That's chicken ass.
And if Bruce Dickinson had that big of a deal with it, why are you taking $185,000 a show to hang out with Ozzy?
No kidding.
Yeah.
You need to cash that back?
Well, I don't think that is the story if you take the Iron Maiden version of events. They've never said anything. I don't think they've ever copped to the fact that Bruce Dickinson was actually speaking out against Ozzy.
I see somebody behind me. Who is it?
That's George.
Oh. What do you want?
You said somebody gets shot if the doorbell rang again.
I got a problem. No.
What?
I got a problem.
With what?
With your mother. I got to talk.
What's the matter?
She won't answer the phone.
Vaginal dryness?
Russell. Hello. That was a bit. Don't answer your phone. I need to talk to you.
You need to talk to her?
Is this on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you need to talk to her for?
That was a bit. We're still going out tonight, okay?
What was the bit? What was the bit?
Whatever you're doing.
What is he talking about?
She's mad, okay?
She's
you don't
mad.
make your mother mad at me. That ain't right.
She's mad about the song?
You're the one that give me. You give me the song.
But I didn't know you was going to play in the air.
Well, so that's got her twisted.
I don't know. She might answer the phone.
George is getting cut off. Want a break here?
Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? I am. Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? Gorgeous. Mama, I got more than money on my mind. I got
The Russ Martin Show on the Alternative Talk Station. Live.
Baby, I got more than bitches on my brain. I got everything I ever need sitting right inside of me. Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama?
Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, you want to pick up where you left off?
Sure. It was almost done.
Somebody going to clean the studio?
Sure they are. Not I.
How are you going to get the balloons off the ceiling?
They'll come down over the weekend, or we can use your pet. No, don't. I was kidding. Everybody duck. Everybody duck. There's one. We're also going to go straight through the balloons and go into the ceiling.
They're small holes.
Yeah, you're right. Did that bounce off?
No, it went through.
Yeah, it bounced there.
Did it really?
Yeah.
No, I can see the hole.
Right there.
Oh, shoot, where is it?
Oh, you can stay away from there. This came over here.
No.
Did it?
Way over here.
It went in.
It's going through.
It's going through.
It's fun.
You're shooting holes in the roof with the fire chief in there.
I think it's a fire hazard.
No.
I think we're okay.
You got any ID?
All right, go ahead, John.
All right. Yesterday we were talking about this guy's book.
Hang on, Rob's got something else.
Last gift.
All right.
I haven't even seen it yet, so.
Who is this from?
Well, it's from all of us.
I thought the great big lit up plaque was.
Well, that is too.
Well, where's my knife?
So, hopefully it looks okay.
All right. You know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
Is this what it is?
No.
All right. Just use the hard drive box. Correct.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
That's all right. Looks like a Leatherman jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, who did that?
Rob had it done.
Where did you have that done?
That I'm not sure.
It's the name of the show, but who does this? Letterman?
Yeah.
But you brought it.
That's very cool. How much was this?
None of your business.
Well, it looks expensive.
It is. Quite expensive.
Yeah. Thanks for this right in the middle of August.
Well, it will be cold at some point.
No, really, where'd you guys get this?
Rob got it. Rob handled everything.
Well, having this done, when you take artwork and convert it to whatever this etching is, what do you call that? Embroidery?
Embroidery.
Yeah. That's pricey.
It's very expensive. I don't know. I'm asking. We all chipped in, so.
Well, how much did you pay?
None of your business.
Thank you. Did you get me anything?
I chipped in on everything.
Oh. But you didn't get me any one specific thing from you?
No. No one really did.
Huh.
Stuff was from the show.
Where were you 5 years ago when I asked you to join the show?
Producing TV commercials at Channel 39.
Yeah. What happened about 5 months after you left there?
My job went up in Fuego.
It's a Spanish TV station now, right?
Yeah, well, I've said thank you to you a million times. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. Me going in and all this stuff doesn't count?
Apparently not.
It's no flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Actually, the stuff he's looking at is more expensive than the flat screen TV.
No, this is...
Oh, now you're throwing it up in his face.
Jesus Christ. Don't help me, Everett. Really. I'm about to go Eddie on you.
Now, if somebody walked in right now, it looks like I just came off of some game show, and I want all this crap.
Price is right.
Yeah.
Stop by the liquor store on the way home.
Right. Everybody's been very generous.
I've given Rob all the credit. Rob did everything.
After I told him not to.
After you told him not to.
All right. Smart asses. I got all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do for my birthday?
We have something else planned. Several other things planned, actually.
This big?
I don't know if I can do this.
Maybe. You'll have to wait and see.
All right.
This was a momentous occasion.
It doesn't seem like it, though.
Why?
Well, I mean, after all the festivities today, it does, but I don't know.
I mean, you're probably the first person to be from Dallas, be on the air for 25 years, and reach the pinnacle of success that you have.
Oh, it definitely is.
Who wants to blow me?
I'd rather do news.
Can I have one of these for my mother tonight?
Wow, man. Are you and my mom drinking together?
We will tonight.
Where are you going?
Do what?
Where are you going?
I don't know yet. I haven't talked to her because she won't answer the phone. Because you
get wet.
I think it's a neat song, though. I'm joking.
I understand. Who's on the hotline?
Johnny from Operation Kindness.
Who's the other one holding?
That's Billy Lee Davis.
Oh. Hi, Billy Lee.
Hey, Russ. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hi, Johnny.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Big day. Wow.
It's been packed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been nice
Yes.
and well deserved.
Very exciting up until now. What do you got?
Sorry to bring everything to a halt.
No, that's all right.
We have.
Hey, I read this today. I don't know if anybody else knew that. Do you know in I forget what country it is, they use live puppies and cats for shark bait?
Oh, I read that somewhere.
Shark?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
I'll try, when she's on, I'll try to find the story. I did read that someplace.
All right.
No.
Just thought that was odd.
It's very strange.
Sorry. Well, it's more than odd.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Half of it I can't understand.
God.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right.
All right.
We have lots of great animals as always, including 2 Pomeranians, a little red Pomeranian named Baby and a little black Pomeranian.
What's that one's name?
Apache.
No. All right. You were on the roll the last couple of weeks.
I know, but anyway.
Well, what was the one last week?
Doggy Dog.
Yeah. And the one
Still
before?
here.
Nobody adopted Doggy Dog?
Nope. Doggy Dog's still here.
Oh. How long's he been at the shelter?
He's been here a couple of months.
Yeah. And then before that, what was that one?
Well, I had talked about the coonhound.
Yeah. What was his name?
Her name, and I'm drawing a blank right now.
Wheezy?
Ellie is her name. No, Ellie is her name. And he liked the buckwheat litter of puppies.
Yeah.
But
But they all got adopted.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
All right. And what about Wheezy? She get adopted?
Ellie got adopted, yeah.
Okay.
By one of your listeners.
All right, good. So you got the Pomeranians?
And we also have 2 poodles, or one's a poodle mix, I guess, a little apricot poodle and a little black poodle, maybe Shih Tzu mix.
Okay.
And they're cute, and lots of other great dogs and cats, of course.
Okay. Anything else you need at the shelter?
You know, actually, we do have a need. Our refrigerator in the clinic, in our surgery center, the freezer part is not freezing any longer. It's kind of like a double-door refrigerator now. And we use the refrigerator in the clinic to store medications and vaccines and that sort of thing. So if anyone had a good working, just a full-size...
so you don't want this one fixed, you want a new one?
Yeah, because this one came from an estate sale a few years ago, and we've had this about 5 years. So
you just need a normal refrigerator, or
yeah, just a top, like the freezer at the top and the refrigerator at the bottom, and
okay.
So we could use one of those. Not anything fancy.
I understand. Hold on, what, Trey?
I think I can help her out.
Why?
Cool.
I've got a house they're going to tear down. It's got a refrigerator in it, and I don't think they're going to take it. So I'll find out, and if
okay.
Oh, cool. That'd be great.
All right, then we'll let you know.
And I'd tell you real fast, too, yesterday I went to something called Party Fest. It's a trade show for event planners and people who work on special events.
Mm-hmm.
7 people in 2 hours' time asked me if I was a Johnny who calls into Russ's show. You got listeners out there all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Thank you for calling.
That's why you've been on the air for 25 years.
Yes.
You're an awesome guy.
I understand.
We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Website is operationkindness.org. The phone number is 972-418-PAWS, P-A-W-S. You find the story?
No. I'm still looking.
What is it, Dan?
Line 2 saw the story.
Okay. Hi, Jason.
Hey, boss man.
Yeah.
It's French fishermen on the French side of the Isle of Wight. They call it something else in France.
I got it.
You find it now? All right, thank you. I mean, there's really nothing else to the story. They're just trying to stop it. I'd never heard of it today, before today.
I hadn't either.
And Bridget Bardot asks French fishermen to stop using puppies and kittens as shark bait. Apparently, some fishermen on the French island called Reunion are putting hooks through live puppies and kittens, attaching them to fishing lines, and using them for shark bait. This has outraged no less than French 50s and 60s movie star Bridget Bardot, who also called on the government to outlaw puppy and kitten bait. The French Society for the Protection of Animals also called for an end to the practice.
How sad is that you have to have a law for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not just doing animals that got hit and they're dead.
No.
They're doing them while they can still swim around.
Yeah, that's true.
It's horrible.
All right. Do we need a break before Lycus?
Yes, just a quick break.
All right. Load it then. Quickly. Thank you. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Radio show and a spot on his ass reserved for your lips if you don't like it. The Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
Is he drunk?
Yeah, apparently. If he thinks Warren Buffett and Jimmy Buffett are related, yeah, he's drunk. And then when we get to food, there's the Buffett there.
All right.
Lord.
Anything else before we go?
Congratulations on 25 years.
Yeah, congratulations.
Absolutely.
Would you like to ruin George's evening one more time before we go?
I'd love to.
Mother and I say congratulations.
Yeah.
Mother and I.
Nobody loves you like your mama loves you, but who's loving your mama? I am. Nobody loves you money on my mind. I got offshore oil and real estate, diamonds, ice, and fancy things. Baby, I got more than bitches on my brain. I got everything I ever need, sitting right inside of
Dan, are you ready?
All set.
All right. Nobody else for me to talk to.
That's it. Rob did a fantastic job putting everything together.
Absolutely.
And I think I echo Tom Likas' sentiment when I say happy birthday.
Yeah.
Where's Rob? At least have him come in here at the end of the show. Rob, come in here. Come in here. I want to thank you in person. Watch me make him cry.
No, you want to yell at me.
It was a very momentous day. I'd like for you to come in here and be on at the end of the show.
Rob, come in here.
Robbie's going to yell at you if you don't come in here.
Yeah.
There's no escape. You should know that by now.
The yelling started this morning, so I've had enough.
Who was I yelling at?
It was in the email that said, "What the blank is this?" Because of the
Somebody sent me the Dallas Morning News clip about the 25 years. It said festivities were planned for today.
It was in the Star Telegram also.
Rob, that was...
Oh, it was?
Yes. It's in both papers.
That was in 12-point font. That wasn't me yelling.
Yeah. I want to know what the hell I had planned for my show today that I don't know anything about. But I'm done. Come on in here.
It was a great day. Rob, it went perfect.
It was. Think of all the people that called and came by.
Rob, come in here.
All right.
Trey, give him your mic. How long to make him cry?
I'll start the clock.
30 seconds.
35.
All right. I'll take 15.
Come in, cry.
There he is.
Who is it?
Go that way.
Come over there.
Make him look at the plaque.
Oh.
Is everything okay?
Stop it.
Quit it.
Quit it.
He really is crying.
I know he is.
Look at his eyes.
God. Rob.
Did a great job.
You did a great job. It was a wonderful day.
Why are you crying?
I just want you to be happy.
He's happy.
He's very happy.
It was a
Well, I
great-
lost the freaking bet. You wouldn't
I
go
know.
15 seconds.
I know.
I want you doing a spit test Monday.
No, he worked really, really hard in this.
That's why I wanted to have him come in here so I could thank him in person.
Well, hey,
It's a date that I was going to let go, and he turned it into something momentous.
He thought that you were mad this morning when you wrote that big headline. What the F is this?
I wanted to know what it was. I mean, it all fell together after all the secret meetings and everything going on in his office, and you guys wouldn't tell me anything.
That bothers you. We know.
But you're very generous with your time. You've been a great producer and a very good friend.
Now get the hell out.
Been nice and could have teared up for that. All right, you can get out now.
Thank you, Rob.
God, it's terrible. You're so sad.
Torturous man.
I just thanked him.
I know.
Where are you taking my mom tonight, George?
Wherever she wants to go, she talks to me.
You going to get you some stinky wrist?
All right.
That ain't right.
You ready? That's not funny, Claus. Stop it! You're laughing more than anybody else here. Swatting out that funny. Next time you get drunk, I'm going to leave you in the corner. Back here.
Are you ready, Dan?
Yeah.
All right.
25 years and stinky wrist.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come so far.
All right. For more information about the Russ Martin Show, pictures, links, video, and webcams, just go to russmartin.com. If you have to get any answers to any question you might have about the show, just go to russmartin.info. To instant email the show and only during the show, send it to studio at russmartin.com. The other show websites, johndavidryan.com, thegranddragon.com, danandtassos.com, gaillightfoot.com, djclo.com, and robriddlemoser.com. For law issues, contact Everett Newton at dallasattorney.com or call 214-823-LAWS. For more information about Spittleville, go to spittleville.com. For Black Katie's weather information website, go to weathering.com. Limousine service for the Russ Martin Show is provided by Limo George. Go to his website, limogeorge.com, and the official site for KLLI is live1053.com.
Hey, George. I'm curious about something.
Tones.
Well, I'm not curious about you.
Does my mom have great pubes?
I'm going to pour that bottle over your head.
All right, we'll see you guys Monday.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info. Alternative Talk Station. Live. 105.3.